Good morning. It's morning in Brazil, and we're going to read another book. Today's book is called Christmas in the Big Woods. It's not a real old book, but it's not very new either. Let's see what's inside today's book. Christmas in the Big Woods. It's a new book from an old book. The old book was very big, and it was for older children. And someone took that book, made some beautiful pictures, and told the story so little kids like Chase and Mariah could listen to. Let's see what it has to say. Oh, look at the pretty rabbit running through the snow. I think at your house today, you still have some snow on the ground from the big December snow of 2018. Here's the story. See the pictures? Look at all the snow on that house. It says, once upon a time, a little girl named Laura lived in the big woods of Wisconsin in a little house made of logs. Now, listen, if you hear something going tap, tap, tap in the background, it's Papa, and he's been working. And Mama decided I couldn't wait for Papa to finish making all that noise. If it gets too loud, I'll make a new video later, but we'll see how it goes. Here's Laura's family. Laura is the little girl in the red dress, and she has two sisters, a ma and a pa. That's what she calls her mommy and daddy, ma and pa. Laura lived in the little house with her pa, her ma, her big sister Mary, her little sister Carrie, and their good old bulldog Jack. Where's the dog? There he is. There's Jack. These were real people a long time ago. Christmas was coming, and the little house was covered with snow. When Pa came in from shoveling, he caught Laura up in a big bear hug against his cold winter coat. His mustache was covered with melting snowflakes. Papa has a beard and a mustache. Mommy's making something good. Ma was busy all day long cooking good things for Christmas. She baked bread and apple pies and filled a big jar with cookies. Laura and Mary got to lick the spoon. There's the dog. He wants to lick the bowl. Oh, look, they have a cat, too. Pa and Ma showed Lori and Mary how to make molasses candy by pouring hot sugar and molasses syrup into pans of snow. The syrup hardened at once and turned into candy. Laura and Mary could eat one piece each, but the rest was saved for Christmas Day. Oh, look at their horse and buggy. The day before Christmas, Aunt Eliza, Uncle Peter, and cousins Peter, Alice, and Ella came to visit. Laura and Mary heard sleigh bells ringing, and then a big bobsled came out of the woods. Aunt Eliza, Uncle Peter, and the cousins were inside, covered up with blankets. That would be a cold ride. There's all their family together. See that? When everyone came inside, the little house was filled to the seams. Jack, the dog, ran around in circles, barking happily. Now there were lots of children to play with. They're going to go outside and play in the snow, too. That boy's laying in the snow. Oh, my goodness. Laura and Mary and the cousins put on their warm coats and mittens and scarves and went outside to make pictures in the soft, deep snow. They laid down to make pictures with their arms and legs. They played so hard that when night came, they were too excited to sleep. But they knew they must, or Santa Claus would not come. So they hung their stockings by the fireplace, put on their red flannel nightgowns, and went to bed. Look at the pretty quilt. Some of them are sleeping on the floor. And that bed's a short bed for little children, so they don't fall out. Oh, look at their stockings. Somebody put something in those stockings. In the morning, they all woke up almost at the same time and ran to see what was in their stockings. In every stocking was a pair of bright red mittens and a stick of red and white striped peppermint candy. They were so happy they could hardly speak. But Laura, was the happiest of all. In her stocking was a beautiful rag doll with black button eyes and a pink and blue calico dress. Laura named her doll Charlotte, and she let all the other children hold her. See her pretty doll? For Christmas breakfast, Ma made each child a pancake man. See that? I wonder if your mommy knows how to make pancake men. All the children held their plates next to the stove and watched while Ma made the pancake men one by one out of pancake batter. Peter ate his up right away, but the girls ate theirs slowly to make them last. And see the dog? He's waiting for his, too. Did you know Mama's dogs eat pancakes every week? When I make pancakes, they get one, too. Just one. Here's the girls with their red mittens. And Laura has her new doll. It was too cold to go outside, so the children played quietly inside. They ate their candy, admired their mittens, and looked at the pictures in Papa's big green book until it was time for the cousins to go home. Laura held Charlotte in her arms the whole time. At last, Eliza, Uncle Peter, and the cousins bundled up in their coats and blankets and got into the bobsled. "Goodbye," they called, and off they went into the woods. In a little while, the happy sound of sleigh bells was gone, and Christmas was over. But what a happy Christmas it had been. That's what she got for Christmas. Red mittens and a doll and a candy cane. Now I'm going to sing you a song about Santa Claus. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Now, I hope you know, Chase Abel, that God does know all the time what you do. And Mariah Jane, God sees you when you do bad things. And we need to be careful to always do good things. And when we do bad things, we need to tell Mommy and Daddy that we're sorry. And we need to tell God too. When you pray at nighttime before you go to bed, you say, God, I'm sorry for the bad things I did today. And God forgives us. God is holy and He doesn't like sin. Sin is all the bad things that we say, think, or do. And God wants boys and girls to be good. But He does forgive us, and we can be thankful that He does. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and Mama will be very excited to see lots of pictures of you, Chase, and Mariah on Christmas Day. Bye-bye.